She looks old enough to vote. I bet she doesn't even speak Spanish.
Well, everybody does.
In this video, let's talk about why the scene where Gwen meets Miles' parents was actually a very important moment for her own story arc, and the movie's creators definitely had a good reason for putting it in. It wasn't just a random detail. You can likely expect a similar equally significant situation in the next movie where Miles will probably meet Gwen's father. This particular interaction where Gwen meets the Morales family is fascinating because it gives us a completely different perspective on things, especially for Gwen. The initial encounter was totally unexpected for her, it was a pure accident, and because of this, it ended up being pretty awkward.
Rio, hi! I've heard so much about you.
You're using my first name. Okay.
And you must be Jeff?
She called me Jeff. That's very sweet, Jeff. You must mean Lieutenant Morales, soon to be Captain Morales.
Ah, Captain.
She certainly left a less than great first impression on them. This was particularly true for Miles' dad, who is a police officer and immediately seemed suspicious, perhaps worried that Miles was getting involved with someone who might be trouble. Miles' mom also seemed a bit put off, showing a touch of jealousy or at least being quite suspicious of this girl who just appeared. An added layer of complication is the fact that they don't even know her real name. That's because Miles told his parents her name was Guanda.
Guanda and I are friends from school.
Yeah, we were just catching up.
This small detail is actually a clever little nod, or an Easter egg, referring back to the first time Miles and Gwen met. Back then, Gwen was trying to keep her identity a secret from him and used Guanda as a quick cover-up name.
I'm Miles.
I'm Gwanda.
Wait, your name is Guanda?
Yes.
Now, Miles used it again to avoid saying her true name to his parents, which keeps them in the dark about who she really is. So at this point in the story, Miles' parents truly don't know the identity of the person they met. She's just Guanda, and she didn't exactly charm them with her sudden strange appearance. However, it's pretty easy to guess that by the time the film's story is wrapped up, they will definitely learn her real name. Right now though, the key takeaway is that their first meeting was marked by that less than ideal impression she left on them. However, it's the second meeting with Miles' parents that truly marks the crucial moment in Gwen's character development. This meeting happens right after Miles has been unexpectedly sent to an entirely different dimension, leaving him stranded and unable to return home. Given the urgency, Gwen could have easily bypassed a conversation with them altogether. She was focused on gathering her team of spider people to mount a rescue mission for Miles, and she really didn't need to involve his parents. Yet, she chose not to ignore them, and that choice makes all the difference. She took a moment to listen to their conversation, and what she heard deeply affected her. She heard Rio confessing how much Miles truly cared about her, mentioning that he lit up whenever she was around, clearly indicating he was genuinely happy with her. Conversely, she also heard Jefferson placing a great deal of the blame for Miles' disappearance squarely on her shoulders. He was worried about the company his son was keeping, believing that Gwen was steering Miles down the wrong path.
I just worry about him getting mixed up with the wrong people, okay? This is probably that girl. What is he even thinking being with her?
I have some ideas.
Baby, you really not helping.
You saw the way he lit up around her. I just hope she doesn't get in hurt.
Listening to all this from Miles' own room, Gwen must have felt absolutely horrible. The fact that she was there without Miles, having been the last person he was with, and now not even knowing where he was, must have been completely confusing for his parents. The feeling that Jefferson thought she was bad company was explicitly confirmed when he mentioned that he thought Gwen's own father was a drug dealer, clearly revealing his initial low opinion of her.
I want to talk to your parents.
Right, my dad's kind of hard to get on the horn.
Oh, really? What does he do? Deal drugs?
He's a cop.
Statement withdrawn.
The most poignant and beautiful detail of this entire scene is that Gwen was wearing Miles' jacket. This seemingly simple act carries a double meaning. Obviously, one purpose was practical, to hide her spider suit and identity from them. But the second and more profound meaning was to find comfort. She deliberately sought out something that reminded her of Miles, the person who had been instrumental in her own growth and transformation. Miles is the reason she changed, the reason she made the choices she did, and the reason she is now writing her own story and choosing her own life path. The jacket provides her with the comfort and resolve that she will find him and that she will do absolutely whatever it takes to bring him back, no matter how distant or difficult the task is. It is only after she takes on this immense responsibility, promising his concerned parents that she will personally find Miles and bring him home, that a significant shift begins in the Morales perspective. They start to realize that they had misjudged her.
One thing I learned from Miles: it's all possible. He loves you more than you could ever imagine.
I've seen it.
They begin to truly see how much she genuinely cares about their son. The Spider-Verse films consistently place a strong emphasis on family dynamics, and there's no doubt that the next film will continue this theme. Ultimately, Gwen's deep love for Miles is clear, and achieving the respect of his parents, especially following that extremely awkward first encounter, means an incredible amount to her. Her determination is now unshakable. She will not stop until she finds him.